Oh man. Yep. Yep. July, August, maybe September. Anyways, guys, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Before we proceed, please understand that this, my friends, is not financial advice. You are more than free to do whatever you like with your money, and so am I. And that being said, let's grab a sip of coffee from my Kaspa Maxi mug. Yeah, everything, guys, definitely everything tastes better with Kaspa. Today we're about to do the same thing we do every day. First, we look at my I know, right? Are you laughing right now? First, we look at market performance for the past 24 hours. Right after that, we check out prices in details. And right after that, we look on our positions. Are we buying Lambos yet? But before that, yeah, I told you, didn't I? I told you. I'm a long-term trader, and most people sometimes you see people sometimes that they don't really. Actually, it's more of a thing that people they try to rush. And I told you, man, listen, if you are patient enough, you're going to make that money. Didn't I? I told you. I do remember in February when my positions were down, because like everybody else and their grandmama was saying, the bull run was over with, and what we're about to start seeing was the bear market. And I kept telling you guys, look at the macroeconomy. It is not going to happen. It's not going down yet. Look at the macroeconomy. And everybody and their grandmama was like, no, we're down, we're doing this, and blah, blah, blah. So I just say, you know what? It's best if I show you, right? That's what I told you. And where we are today. Where are we today? See? Another thing that people are not paying attention to, like I told you, they are not going to print money. The issue that we have with the US government is that the dollar valuation is going down. The value of the dollar is degrading, right? And you see that happening is leading a lot of people to think like, you know what? Because of inflation, because of what you call it? Come on, excuse me. Because of inflation, because of the recession coming, and because of the economy problem that we're going to have, they are going to print money. And I told you, everything that the government is doing right now is to save face, to make the dollar look strong, to make the dollar stay above everything else. Therefore, I do remember last week when we were talking about the Genius Act, somebody told me in my inbox, it's like, yeah, it wouldn't matter. Okay, it wouldn't matter because when you have the Genius Act, you know, what do you say? How do you say it? Excuse me for a second. Yeah, sorry about that. When you have the Genius Act passed, it is just stable coins for the crypto market, and everything is going to run. And I just started laughing. Because sometimes you see people, they claim to know what they're doing, but they don't read it. And it's not it. Listen, the Genius Act and the Stablecoins Act benefits the US dollar. I'm explaining to you right now. When you look at the stock market, everything is traded on the US dollar, right? Now, imagine if banks can also supply stablecoins. Stablecoins pegged on the US dollar. Are you still not getting it, right? Are you beginning to catch on? Which is going to mean that the volume worldwide, not just the United States, the entire world, the volume that the dollar will be moving worldwide is going to make the dollar a very, very attractive asset. That, my friends, is what Uncle Sam has been working on. And now, for those of you who were thinking like, yeah, now they're going to open up the floodgates and print, that is not going to happen. Because right now, for you to be able to hold a $1 valuation, you have to hold something of Uncle Sam's. These banks, they are about to start buying those bonds even more than they've been doing. Right? They're about to buy those treasury bonds. And everybody else who study economy knows what that means. It means the strength of the dollar is about to start climbing. And if you do remember, every time that we check the prices in details, the first thing we usually check is the correlation of the Dixie to the Bitcoin. And if you paid attention all these months, all these years, you will notice something. If the Dixie goes up, if the US dollar goes up in value, Bitcoin crashes. Right? And if the Dixie goes down in value, Bitcoin climbs. Did you see it? It still doesn't make sense, does it? You still don't get it, right? I told you, pay attention to the macroeconomy. The Genius Act, yay, we are going to do good, yay. If you also notice the way they voted, there were barely no opposition to it. Barely no oppositions to it. Because guess what? It benefits the government. It does. Do you still see? You still don't see, right? Pay attention to the macroeconomy. Because right now, like I said, once banks starts to issue stable coins, guess how are they going to show you one-to-one? How? You think they have a stash of money stashed in the bag? No. They're going to buy the US treasuries. Those bonds. They're going to, okay, for example, if let's just say 30 bonds are equal to $1 trillion, or $1 billion. They are going to have to hold 30 bonds to be equal to $1 billion in stable coins. Right? I'm telling you, it has been planned over and over. And look at how quick. It is so funny. Like in the entire crypto history, this Genius Act passed with flying colors. It did pass. And everybody and their grandmama still not paying attention. They are busy looking at Bitcoin. Oh, listen, they said, JP Morgan said, Bitcoin is going to hit $300,000. Really? you, my friends, you are about to figure out the definition of hot potatoes. That's what you're about to figure out. It's a good thing, yeah. Stable coins are a good thing, yeah. But now is the time that I've always told you guys, follow the trends. Kaspa. When it comes to stable coins, Kaspa is going to make you that money. Because right now, the only coin that solves that trilemma, whether you like it or not, these banks are going to go for security. They will go. And when you start looking at everything else, like Crashilandia, Hackylandia, whatever you want to call it, they are not secure. A lot of hackings, a lot of rug pulls, a lot of things are happening. Kaspa, with the speed, decentralization, and security, is going to make, well, you're about to see. You're about to see, right? Smart contract dates is out. We know by 31st, we're about to have smart contracts go live. The date is already out there. So yeah, you're about to see the stable coins are going to work so flawlessly than they are doing on Solana, on Ethereum, or whatever. What? Listen, people like the other guy was telling me about, oh, but you think Ethereum is not this, but these guys are buying Ethereum, blah blah blah. And I said, dude, if somebody buys 500,000 Ethereums today, you are going to see the price react to it. I mean, it is too much. Just 20,000 Ethereum. If somebody purchases 20,000 Ethereum today, you will see the price react to it. You will see the price go up, not as bullish as you think, but you are going to see it climb. So all these companies coming out here telling you, hey, we are buying 50,000, we are buying at least 10% of all Ethereum in circulations. Really? They are not doing it. Even the Bitcoin that they are telling you, oh, everybody's buying Bitcoin, they are not doing it. What is happening? Because again, the other guy said, okay, if you don't think they're buying Bitcoin, why is the price running all of a sudden? It's because it's called psychology. They are not buying it. They put the news out there. Once they put the news, like I told you guys the other day, I went and traced it. The one that was selling the 80,000 Bitcoins, he was selling 80,000 Bitcoin, but on the other end, they were buying it. They will buy 5,000 here, 10,000 there, I mean another 5 here, 2 here. They were buying it. And what that created is that psychology, the mentality when people start to see, oh, this wallet sold 80,000, but somebody's, the thing is different people. Unless you know how to trace it, you will not find out. They start to see it, and when they see 5,000 buy, 10,000 buy, 1,000 buys, everybody and their grandmama start to flock in. And once they do, price run. That is why the price of Bitcoin is running right now. And that's why I'm telling you it's going to happen to Ethereum. They are going to manipulate it to make you think that they're buying it, and the price is going to start to go, because if everybody and their grandmama start to buy, okay, like that easy stuff. Okay, let's just say I come in today, I buy $10,000 worth. The other person buys 1,000. This one buys 100. The other one buys 50,000. Many people start to buy Ethereum that way. That price is going to start to run. The same thing that happened to the Bitcoin, right? Just watch. I'm telling you, they're going to push it until Bitcoin hits that can 160, 170,000 if it gets there. Same thing is going to happen to Ethereum. They are going to push it until Ethereum gets to 6 or 7. I'm telling you, it's going to be a miracle if Ethereum gets to $7,000, because things are coming out with Kaspa that is going to make Ethereum, yeah, I don't know. You're about to see. And everybody and their grandmama right now, oh yeah, all season. I've been telling you guys, all season started March, April, thereabout. That's when all season started. And I kept telling you, it's not going to trickle down. It is going to depend on the coins that you are holding, because the money is in utility coins. That's where the money is. Now with the Genius Act coming, utility coins, Quant, which is the banker's coin. You are about to see Quant do the unthinkable, although it has been doing it since March of this year, when it started climbing $60 all the way up. And I'm telling you, that's where it is. Don't listen to these guys trying to speak, I don't know what language you use. For me, it sounds like Chinese. Hey, not disrespect to the Chinese people. The reason why I say it sounds like Chinese, because I don't understand Chinese, and when you speak, it sounds gibberish. That's what it sounds like. So yeah, follow the trends. If you would have followed the trends on Quant when I first mentioned it, you would have understand that this Genius Act was coming. I've been tracing Genius Act since 2018 or 2019. I've been tracing this thing to happen. Therefore, I started following Quant. See, again, follow the money, follow the trends, not the green candles. See what's happening on Kaspa? I told you guys from March. I told you that this was going to happen. And this is just the start, because smart contract is not live yet. Binance has been teasing even more and more. Oh, well, Kaspa is 6,000 times faster than Bitcoin. This and blah, blah, blah. It is this storm that is going to hit in a way that nobody was expecting. The entire market, like I said, this next 2.5 months, pay attention. The entire market is going to get up there. Once we get up there, yeah, things are looking just like I've been seeing, just like I've been telling you guys. Pay attention to the macro. That's what it is looking like. Okay, they are not going to print. The Genius Act is about to save the dollar's face, because the dollar's value is going to go up, and once the value goes up, they don't need to print. They don't. And even if they print, it's going to be a tiny, when I say tiny, it's going to be a tiny move. Like I told you guys, if they were supposed to print $10, they're probably only going to print $2. That's how it's going to happen. And everybody and their grandmama, once they realize that, oh shit, we've been lied to, it'll be too late. I keep repeating it every time. Look at the gold chart. Look at the gold chart. Look at the move index. Look at it. Look at the entire world's central banks. The interest rate. Go look at those things. And somebody said the other day, but the M2 shows that it's going to keep climbing. That, my friend, is one way to look at it. But the other way you look at it, because I've seen Bitcoin, okay, I think it was 2012, 2011 or something like that. M2 was still going up on that bull run, but Bitcoin topped out and crashed. I've seen it. So yeah, what I'm trying to tell you is like just one indicator is not good enough. Because like, listen, if it walks like a duck, okay, it talks like a duck, it looks like a duck, it's definitely a duck. That's what it is. If 5 different indicators are telling you, pay attention to that, the one single indicator that says the opposite, yeah, I think I'll pay attention to those 5 indicators first, because it's coming. And when it happened, don't say I didn't warn you. Again, I will say it. It doesn't mean you should close shop. It means pay attention to the entire market. Because as we already know, and I have said here many times, I have never seen a situation where the market favors the majority. I've never seen a situation like that. Market always favors the minority. So a lot of people are going to get left holding the hot potato, and you will see. And I will be here, this in hand, music blasting, and I will be laughing hard. Now, if you don't want to follow, that's great. I'm telling you, Kaspa is about to cut through $1 like it was butter. You're about to see it. We have so many things right now like falling in place. Like I told you, follow the developments, right? Look at Kaspa. Short term, you're about to make you an insane amount of money. Long term, you're about to make you generational wealth. Just like I have been telling you left and right. But hey, you know what? I'm not your financial advisor, right? You can do whatever you want to do with your money. All I know is like, yeah, money, Quanti, Kaspa, Quanti. Even the Jasmine that everybody was crying about when I told you, pay attention to Bitcoin. Because listen guys, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't know the reason why Jasmine does this, but every time it pumps, it mimics Bitcoin, and it does that in the magnitude like 5 times stronger than Bitcoin. Even Jasmine's running. Cubic, that I was telling you guys, pay attention, because Cubic was at a market cap of what, $90 million. That's where it was. Look at the market cap today, and look at the price for Cubic. High risk, high reward. I told you, pay attention to these coins. Okay, and everybody and their grandmama did not pay attention. I don't know why. Now you see, the next 2.5 months are going to be epic. And you guys, I don't know about you, but I'm about to make me serious money. That's what it is, okay? Anyways, guys, let's go right quick. Let's go look at the markets, okay? The 24 hours market. Yeah, before it gets cold. Well, let's go look at 24 hours market performance. And you guys are about to see, okay? So let's check first crypto bubbles. What is my good friend? Crypto bubbles. And you see, Bitcoin taking a breather. Again, for the past hour or so. Oh my God, guys. My God. Money is not gonna trickle down. Bitcoin goes up. Look at it. I mean, it is so funny. Look at it. Bitcoin goes up, altcoins go up. Bitcoin drops, altcoins drop. Money is not gonna trickle down. Oh my God. But anyways, let's go back. Okay. Now we're gonna start first with our good friend King Kaspa. KAS. What do we have? For the past hour, 2.8% down. 12.7% up on the day, 29% up on the week, 65.5% up on the month. Oh my God, 38.3% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $2.94 billion. We are going back to the 5 billion we came close to. We're going back there, okay? You guys are about to see. And the 24 hours volume traded at $204.74 million. I told you, pay attention when the volume is. I told you that when that volume was low, that was a sign that that thing is about to take off. Pay attention to the volume. Oh my God. I tried to tell you, didn't I? Now look at it. Here we go. 2.94, almost $3 billion, right? Anyways, let's go look at QNT. The banker's coin, and the coin a lot of people love to hate. We have here for the past hour 0.9% down. Yeah, Bitcoin is doing its thing. 5% up on the day, 8.5% up on the week, 31.7% up on the month. I told you, July, August, maybe September. Look at those monthly. Up on the month, and 62.8% up on the year, sitting at the market cap of $1.79 billion, and the 24 hours volume traded at $57.85 million. Looking at Jasmine, the Japanese Bitcoin, we have here 2.1% down the last hour, 3.4% up on the day. Okay, 19.3% up on the week. Look at the month, 63.3% up on the month. I told you, pay attention to those months, right? And on the year, we have 34.7% down. It is getting there. It is coming. Sitting at the market cap of $946.28 million, and a 24 hours volume traded at $187.38 million. I told you, pay attention to the volume, didn't I? Oh my God. Looking at that with Cubic. What do we have? Cubic, high risk, high reward. 3.7% down the last hour, 7.1% up on the day, 49.6% up on the week, 49.2% up on the month. I told you. And look at that yearly. I told you it's about to turn green, right? The yearly 10.4% down on the year. It's about to turn green, sitting at the market cap of $276.79 million, and a 24 hours volume traded at $12.17 million. See, 12 million. It went from trading 1 million to 12 million. I told you that volume was saying something, right? Now, look at the big guy, the orange guy. This is why the market is red. For the last hour, 0.8% down, 0.7% down on the day, 1.6% down on the week, 13.8% up on the month, and 75.4% up on the year. See, Bitcoin is doing bad, is taking a breather. The entire altcoins is also taking a breather. Like you guys, oh my God. It is so obvious, and yet everybody is going to tell you, nah, altcoin season is not here yet. It's going to come November, December. That's what everybody's going to tell you. Altcoin season is going to come November, December. Really? Okay. You keep on waiting. You will find out very soon. They are grilling that hot potato. You will find out. Now, let's look at prices in details. Where's my good friend Trading View? And what do we have? In the correlation, Dixie going down, Bitcoin going up. This is what we want to see, okay? Now, on the charts, what do we have? I want to start first with the hourly. Just like I told you, right? Kaspa is on a tear. Right? I told you, right? 10 cents was the target. We broke above it, okay? Went as high as almost 12 cents. The other resistance, like I told you guys, after 10 cents, we do have 12 cents. You remember? Go back on my videos yesterday. We went close to 12 cents, got rejected, and now we are always, Kaspa is doing his thing. If you look at it on the 4-hourly, see, we are still going. And what did I tell you? If you've been paying attention to my channel, you will notice I told you, listen, look at this kind of candles, okay? Those kind of candles, when they go high like that, they usually get eaten up. They usually get surpassed. That's what usually happens. So yeah, we broke past 10 cents, okay? Now, what Kaspa is doing, my friends, is looking at that 12 cents. The volume is there. A lot of people who don't see it, but yeah, the volume is there. We are like $200 and some million in trading volume. So yeah, this move is legit. So if you look at it on the daily, again, see that candle? The same kind of candle. Just like I told you, when we form this kind of candle, it always, my friends, always gets eaten up. And those of you who were not paying attention, when I was blabbing about this for days, see, I told you, first of all, the white line, right? We met it, met the target. Second target was going to be there. You see? I told you, 10 cents. What do you see? Look at where this candle went past 10 cents, comes back. Now it's probably going to be the next support. Going to see go sideways and take off again, because the next target is going to be this guy here. You see the orange line? That is going to be the next target. And if you want to see it, it's going to be around let's see where it is, 12 cents. See, 12 cents is the next target. So yeah, everything is playing according to plan. And I told you, by the time the ribbon turns green, the price will be long gone. It will go, because on the weekly, as you guys can see, it is curving upwards and it hasn't turned green yet. By the time this thing turns green, we probably will be at that all-time high of price discovery, and you guys are about to see it, right? Even so, look on the, let's see on the daily. See, what was I telling you here when it was red? I was telling you, by the time it turns green, it will be long gone. And look at it, it turned green, we are gone. Even if you want to look at it on the daily, it's the same thing. I was telling you, by the time the price turns green, by the time the ribbon turns green, the price will be long gone. Look at it, turning green. Look at where we are. It would be gone now above the moving average. Now it's going to probably use it as support, and up we went. I told you, it was just a matter of you paying attention, right? If you didn't, I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know. Now, if you go look at Quant, QNT, what do we have? The banker's coin, right? Those of you who remember, I told you resistance at 125. He's gonna go try it, right? So many videos in a row, I was telling you 125. And if you guys can see, this is on the 1 hour. Where did we go? 126. See, we broke 125, coming back right now, that is going to be the new normal. It's going to try to use 125 as support and keep on going. Or maybe, because again, look at the ribbon facing upwards, full speed. Look at the moving average, full speed, right? Just watch and see. I was telling you guys yesterday, I think we're going to break 125. Go back on my video and look at it. And look at this. On the 4-hourly, what do you see? Ribbon running, price is going. We are sitting at 122 right now. I told you guys 125, right? 122 right now. Ribbon upwards, moving average upwards, and we are going. Now, if you look at it on the daily, what do you see? Again, the same type of candle. See? This thing is going to get eaten up. This thing is going. It is going. I told you, it came back to retest the original resistance or support, and now it's going. Look at ribbon flying upwards. Look at the moving average flying upwards. Price targets are still the same. Nothing has changed, my friends. We are still here, okay? Just like Kaspa, I usually color code my stuff, okay? If you look, we're gonna break the blue line. The first one right here, 143. Second line is going to be the yellow one, which is going to be that 151 approximately. And we have 164. After that, 176. After 176, you will be looking at 230. 230, you will be looking at all-time high. It is coming. I told you the next 2.5 months are going to be epic, and you guys are going to see it, right? Anyways, now, let's go look at Jasmine right quick, because I'm telling you, 2.3 cents was the issue with Jasmine. But let's see what Jasmine got to say. Right now, you see, we touched 2.1. Right now, Bitcoin is doing its thing. For me, like I said, if I did not have a position, I would have opened one and scaled it up. But if you don't know what you're doing, stay the hell away from it until Jasmine breaks 2.3 cents. When it does, then yes, you can do whatever you want to do after that. But so far, it is playing out just like I told you guys. Look at it on the 4-hourly. What do you see? Ribbon green, upwards, full speed. I told you, this candle right here, it was a shakeout, right? See? This one, look at how fast they bought it right back up. It was a shakeout, and I was telling you guys that. Those of you who listen, congratulations. If you look at it on the daily, yep. Remember, I told you by the time the candle turns green, Jasmine will be long gone. Look at that, just turning green, and Jasmine is gone, moving above the moving average. Okay. One thing again. I like the way the price is moving, but I would love it to come back and retest the moving average and climb up. That's what I would love to see. But well, if Bitcoin keeps pumping, I don't think we are going to see that happening. Okay? If you look at it on the weekly, prices are still the same. First of all, the white line, just like the rest, 2.3 cents. Once we go past 2.3 cents, we have 3.8 cents. After that, we have 4.5 cents. And after that, we have 6 cents, and the price will keep climbing. You are about to see it, okay? Don't say I didn't warn you, because that's exactly what everybody usually come out here and try to cry about. Now, let's go look at the big orange guy right quick, okay? The big orange guy, as you guys can see, right? We went past my green line. It went flying. Now, guys, we are getting close to the other green line, which is Wednesday the 23rd. Pay attention, because again, those of you who don't believe, look, we went past my green line. I told you it's going to pump, and it did. We go past my purple line. I told you it was going to fall, and it did. Green line up, purple line down. Green line up, purple line down. Now we are getting closer to that green line again. This is another moment. Wink, wink. Listen, I'm not your financial advisor, but this is another moment. Okay? It's up to you. Take a screenshot if you want to. If you don't want to, But one thing I can tell you is that right now, TA is not going to help you. Because when I was telling you it's time for you to make that move, has gone. Now we are entering that parabolic phase. Bitcoin is about to do this. That's what you're about to see. So yeah, it's up to you. If you want to follow, great. If you don't want to follow, that's also great. But I told you, July, August, maybe September. Just watch, right? Anyways, yeah, now let's go right quick. Let's go look at my positions. But before we do that, just like always, please do not get into leverage positions if you don't know what you're doing. You are going to lose your money. There is no two ways about it. You will lose your money. But if you want to get into it, down below I do have the links. Bydfi, which I do recommend for beginners, Phemex, Margex, and Wix Exchange. Follow those links, sign up, and meet their deposit requirements. If you do so, they are going to give you free money. Once you get the free money, my friend, take $50 out and practice. Trust me, you want to do that. Because if you don't, you make mistakes and you lose it all. As a trader, you guys already know me. I do not like losing money. I would rather lose that entry before I lose money. That's me. Okay, so please, before you become the newest member of Rec City, please, you need to practice. Anyways, now let's go right quick. Let's go look at my positions. Okay, first we're going to start with my good friend Bydfi. Here, you guys know I am trading King Kaspa and Quant. Okay, as you guys can see, my overall, you see, it is climbing. $17,000. A month ago, this thing was sitting at what, 4 or 5 grand? It is climbing, and yet people don't believe, right? Now we look at our contracts. Let it load up. Excuse me. As you guys can see, yeah, Kaspa is at 11 cents. See, it is going. Things are happening. Now, if you look at my contracts, you will see that here on Kaspa, I am still down 38%, which is 3,400. A couple months ago, other than 2-3 months ago, this thing was down like what? 75%. And everybody was laughing, and I kept telling you, hey, it's not going to play that way. It's going to play even better than you think. And everybody at Grandmama did not believe me, right? Anyways, if you look at my quant, I am up 27%, which is $2,900. Okay, now let's go look at the next one. Is going to be my Phemex. On my Phemex, you guys do know I do trade King Kaspa and the Japanese Bitcoin, which is Jasmine. Look at that. Today I am up $12,300. Okay, now let's go into my contracts. Excuse me. I told you, right? Now, if you look at my contracts, you will see, yeah, on my Jasmine, yeah, I'm still down 57%. Couple of months ago, 2-3 months ago, this thing was down 95%. But it's doing great, right? 57%, which is $6,200. On my Kaspa, I am up 50%, which is $2,100, almost $2,200. Now, let's go look at my last but not the least, Wix Exchange. Okay, on Wix Exchange, as you guys can see, I'm sitting at $7,900. A month or two ago, where was this sitting at? I told you. It's gonna get there, right? If you look at here, I am trading King Kaspa, and I'm using Quant as a competition with a friend of mine, right? Anyway, you look at my contracts, you will see that here on my Quant, I am up 247%, which is $3,200. See, and on my Kaspa, I am up 61%, which is almost $1,100. I told you. I am going to show you these accounts in 6 figures. Remember, I told you, right? I told you that so many times. But anyways, now, why I say this is because everybody is a day trader. I'm not a day trader. I'm a long-term trader. I try to vision what these things could go. The price target I'm looking at, once we get to that price target, I start to reevaluate the market. Is it still bullish? Is it still bearish? Should I close shops? Should I keep it open? And things like that. Okay, so yeah, if you look at it, for example, let's start Wix Exchange. Okay, we're already on Wix. Okay, for example, this is Quant. Look at Quant. I told you $230 is the next target after we go above that 176, right? $230. This position will be up $15,000. See, I'm telling you. And then after that, all-time high, let's say 420, I will be up $36,000. For me, I think Quant is hitting the first major resistance to breakthrough is going to be $700. $700, I will be up $66,000. After that, we'll be looking at $1,200. At there, I will be up $121,000 in profit. Okay, after that, we'll be looking at $1,700. I will be up $176,000. Okay, if Quant does average, not too much, average is, you will put it at $3,500. I will be up $374,000. Now, Genius Act, if the banks really take this thing aggressively, I told you guys, Quant is a $5,000 coin. If that happened, this position will be up $539,000 in profits. And you guys are about to see the crazy. You think you've seen craziness, right? You are about to see craziness. Now, if you look at Kaspa, on this one, let's say at $1, I will be up $33,000. At $3, I will be up $107,000. Okay, at $7, I will be up $253,000. And my moon boy price at $10, I will be up $364,000. These are the prices that I'm looking at. Okay, now if you go right quick, let's go Bydfi for example. Okay, Kaspa here at $1, I will be up $50,000. At $3, I will be up $172,000. At $7, I will be up $416,000. And at $10, I will be up $599,000 in profits. These are the things that I'm looking at. Okay, now if you go look at QNT, like I told you, okay, let's start. $230, I will be up $20,000. Okay, and then we have 420, I will be up 500. I will be up $50,000. That's what I will be. Okay, at $700, which again I think if Quant does poorly, is a $700 coin, and then I will be up $95,000. Okay, 1,200, I will be up $174,000. Okay, if Quant does average, okay, 3,500, I will be up $541,000. And if it does what I think it's about to do, $5,000, I will be up $780,000. That's what, these are the prices I am looking at. That's why I am a long-term trader. I don't do the day trading thing. Okay, now if you go look at my Phemex, okay, you can see that here, Jasmine, for example. If you look at Jasmine, and I told you, we gotta start looking at, for me, I think Jasmine this run is a 60 cent coin, but we still have some places that we have to go across. Okay, like something like 4.5 cents. Okay, 4.5 cents. This position I will be up $3,000. Okay, 6 cents, I will be up $8,000. Then we look at 12 cents, I will be up $31,000. We look at 15 cents, $42,000. Then you look at 20 cents, $61,000. We also have the last all-time high was 30 cents. This will be $98,000. Like I say, I stand by it. I think 60 cents might be the top for Jasmine on this run, and 60 cents will put me at 210,000. Now, if they come out and do the lockup, which we have not been hearing a lot about, but if they lock up, this thing could go up to $1. Okay, and at $1, I will be looking at $359,000 in profits. That's simple. And a lot of you are not looking at it, are chasing green candles somewhere. Okay, for Kaspa, for example, At $1, I will be up $84,000. At $3, $264,000. Okay, $5, $452,000. You see? You're looking at it, right? $452,000. $7, $636,000. And my Moon Boy price, $10, $912,000 in profits. These are the price targets I am looking at. And everybody and their grandmama who thought it was crazy, you see what has started to happen. I told you, pay attention. The entire market is about to run between 2 to 2.5 months, unless something else happens. But Kaspa is going to be the only one running towards the end of the year, or probably 2026. You will see. You will see. Don't say I didn't warn you. This is how I usually tell you, and then people still not paying attention. Okay? Anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching my videos. Please don't forget to subscribe. I am trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers. Don't forget to like and comment. Okay, I am very interested in what you think about everything that we talked about today. And also don't forget to share, so that all the millionaire attitude like you and yours truly, we can see these videos and the family can grow. You never know what you're going to learn from a stranger, right? Only thing I can tell you right now is, are you ready for that Lambo? That being said, guys, until I see you in my next one, let's make that money. Seriously, let's make that money. Bye-bye.